Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and wolves of all ages. Alpha Wolf here, sending right on in. So, as promised, here we are. We are going to go talk to Chief Engineer Myers about wielding up the. Ooh, my microphone's a little close. Building the teleport thingy. Oh, there, he's over here. No, that's an on-class technician. There you are.
Hey.
All right. Let's see what the commotion is all about. What is it we're building, anyway?
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter called the Molecular Relay? Take a look.
Yep. There's a lot of big words. Let me take a look at those plans. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't... Did you get a kid to draw this or something? Molecular transmission, RF waves, smart, very, very smart. Well, this definitely explains how the Institute can be everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Looks like if we build this right, it'll hijack someone's return signal and nab you instead.
Wake me up when you're finished.
Fine. I need a little more time to decipher all this. But I think you can get started with the stabilized reflector platform. Should have what we need to build it in the warehouse.
You've done good work.
You can thank me after I've sent you hurtling to the Institute. I think. This should be everything you're gonna need. Let me know when.
I love how they just give it to me. Engineer Myers.
Got that platform built yet?
Excuse me.
Got that platform built yet?
There's a giant metal pizza sitting on the ground now. So, yeah.
Huh. Well, I'm not sure it's meant to look like that, but it'll have to do. So, I've written down the remaining things we'll need to get this thing built. You come to me if you've got any trouble finding them, all right?
Egg delivery. Fresh eggs straight to you from only the finest Deathclaw nests.
You feeling all right? Need to sit down? Oh.
Oh wait, he wasn't done?
Having trouble finding those parts?
Not sure how we're gonna build this relay dish.
I'd look around old communications facilities. They're bound to have a few spare.
Hey.
Having trouble finding those parts?
How are we gonna build a control console?
I'd wager old hospitals would have equipment similar to the console. I'd root around in them.
Hey there.
Having trouble finding those parts?
I could use your help finding parts for the beam emitter.
Look out for old military bases. Like this one, actually. Bound to be a few military-grade instruments that we can salvage.
Oh, I could just... One here. One here. General wall. Can I just TP to the hangar bay or something? No, not really. That's just not worth it. Okay. We'll walk over. Walk, sus, run. Come on, Nick. Let's do some PT. Get some cardio into our regular routine here. But Wolf, we always do cardio. More cardio. Yeah, that'll be some poor technician will have to fix that, but it's fine. They got you mopping, huh? Okay. You poor soul. Variety of robots, including combinations never approved by General Atomics International or Robco. Excellent. Most. Excellent. Wait, what? Why do I have multiple? We don't need to search anything.
Careful around the railing. It's a long way down.
Because for some reason we had everything we needed, so... Oh, excuse me, sorry. Folks, it's about dinner time and Wolf hasn't had anything but a midway sandwich, some coffee, and tea today. So, I'm a little... My stomach's a little upset. Let's say that.
We need to stop beating this dead horse, admit it won't work, and move on. This is a terrible...
That is enough, Colonel. You are completely out of line.
Executing the crew of the Harper was the right thing to do.
Sir.
Could have gone feral.
I knew we could count on you, Captain. I knew we could count on you, Captain.
What is going on here? Let's just talk to him, but...
I knew we could count on you, Captain.
Aye.
I knew we could count on you, Captain.
Why?
I knew we could count on you, Captain.
What's happened?
Quartermaster Barrett's got the best gear in the
The
Commonwealth.
squad's next posting will be at the police station. I trust you'll be prepared for deployment tomorrow morning.
I knew we could count
We'll
on
be
you,
ready for
Captain.
Hey, I guess the game mod author did not anticipate someone...
Always keep your weapon close, and don't be afraid to shoot on sight. The wasteland's a danger.
I guess we gotta go search stuff. Okay. Okay. Alright, game. Okay. This is optional, but for some reason... it's making us do it, so... let's go ahead and run through it, folks.
Hey! Get some, motherfucker!
Someone's coming.
Ah!
Got him.
Yeah, correct.
I guess it's safe.
My synth companion will wreck your day.
What the?
Oh, I cleared this out previously.
Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth ploy.
Not really. I was pretty. I'm certain I cleared this out previously.
Look who's back. This how you imagine you'd go?
Come on, Nick. Let's get inside. We're not even going to try to be stealthy. We're just going to run and gun on this one.
Huh?
For this quest. I will do that. For
Who's
the
there?
sake.
So dead. Hearing shit.
What the fuck was that?
But it won't let me do it while in
Shit's
power.
got
That's the thing I don't like about some of these is sometimes you can't. If it's one that requires you to sit down, it's like now. Make up your mind, game. Definitely. Yeah, that's the first word we come across. Discovered. Lightness of one. Dud removed. Okay, that's good to know that top one was a dud. Reasonably. Okay. One big downside about this kind of thing on like lockpicking, which is the reason why this takes a little bit more effort. Anyone really, is you have to think. Like you genuinely have to think. Which makes this less satisfying to watch, to be honest. Directions, likeness of one. Okay. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we get a reset on our tries. Right now I have not gotten up. I've gotten very, very unlucky so far. Expiry. We're not gonna get a reset, are we? Oh no! Nope, no reset on that one. We're still fine. We're 150. Recruiting. Likeness of two. Fictional. Kinda like how it changes the color, man. Alright, that wasn't anything there. Delivering. Likeness of one. Interesting. Interesting. Texture.
Got it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You sure you're not part synth? Of course. I guess you wouldn't know, would you?
Good one, Nick. Hey, aluminum can is good stuff.
What?
Just noise. Just noise.
It's Nick's moving. For the most part, it's Nick's movement. It's probably the other.
This is gonna be fun.
Just get wrecked. Oh my god, did you see the ragdoll though? God, those ragdolls, man. They can. Why?
Still kicking? See?
It's
Don't underestimate us.
good job,
again.
Nick. Good job. My dude falls and falls down. Okay. Assassin's light synth arm. Excellent. I just realized we took the next level of. We took the fourth level.
Got it.
Tier 4 level of. What's it called? Hacking. So we don't have to worry about being locked out ever again.
Playing games with me, huh?
What the hell was that? Payback time for... Fucking pay for that!
Something out.
They always gotta fight back.
Nick, why do you gotta always get in the
Not
way?
exactly subtle, pal.
Ain't nothing!
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Good torch, man. Circuit board. Go back out the way we came. No use in clearing the whole thing if I don't have to. See if we clear the whole facility. Yeah, that's not necessary. Taking these aluminum cans because I need those. Aluminum's hard to come by.
I think they're gonna have to forfeit their deposit.
My light stuff.
must want to protect something. Awful precious.
Something's not right here. Because I can't access my hit point. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Data. Oh, did it just automatically update there? Yep, it auto-updated. Okay. Now we're good to go. Okay.
This might be a dull assignment, but at least it's safe.
At least it's safe, buddy. We're the Enclave. If something's safe, it means you won't have it for very long. Just saying. Don't get too comfortable there, friend.
The Army Depot's a gold mine. It's really bolstered our equipment.
Woohoo! To the Atlantic oil rig. Yahoo! I find it weird that I had to go do one of them even though it was listed as optional. It's a little discouraging, to be honest. Oh well. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
With the oil rigs factory running again, we'll have the best gear in the Commonwealth.
And the old slaves are marching on one by one, hoorah, hoorah. The Enclave is marching on one by one, hoorah, hoorah. Okay, let's try this again.
Good work
Are
getting
you
the
ready
Harper
to put the
back.
signal interceptor to the test? Get back here. You are not to use
Head
that
to the
teleporter
training
until
area
you
if you're
read.
looking for some
Need to
target
stop beating
practice.
this dead horse, admit it won't work, and move on. This is a terrible.
That is enough, Colonel. You are completely out of line.
Morgan, I have heard your concerns. I assure you I will take them on board. Now get out.
I knew we could count on you, Captain. Are you ready to put the signal interceptor to the test?
What were you arguing about?
That is none of your concern. Now, I have confidence in Chief Engineer Myers' abilities, but I'd be lying if I said this wasn't risky. If luck is on our side, you'll arrive at the Institute, and our mission will begin.
Lab rat standing by.
I wouldn't have thought that this would be the time for jokes. These are your objectives once you infiltrate the Institute. I want a list with the names, titles, and occupations of every key person in there. Secondly, I want you to keep your eyes open for anything that might help us with the oil rig's power issues, schematics, leads, and so on. Lastly, do not, under any circumstances, raise the alarm. We do not want to make enemies of them. At least, not yet. Any questions?
No question.
Not right now.
I want to make something clear. I know you're risking your life. I and the rest of the Enclave are grateful. We all wish for your safe return. Before you go, I have one last thing. A personal favor. Find Vanessa and put her down. I can't stand the thought of that abomination. Good luck, Captain.
Sir. Okay. Alrighty, folks. Turn my mouse back on. Into the unknown. So here's what's
Whatever the Institute is planning with their synths,
immediately.
it can't be good.
We're just gonna go straight on out. Go straight to the Army Depot. No shenanigans, no tomfoolery. Straight to work. God, that paint job. I don't know what it's called, the Enclave aesthetics, okay? There's something about Enclave.
You're going to the Institute?
Looks
Be careful,
that are
sir. Can't afford to lose you.
Gorgeous. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely stellar. It just screams, we are the government and we're here to help. The scariest words you will ever hear. Every American's rightful response is, run! But for some reason, I don't know what it is. The Enclave just, Look at that plasma rifle though. I don't know what, just, America. I guess that's the only way I can summarize that.
Always keep your weapon close and don't be afraid to shoot on sight. The wasteland's a dangerous place.
Oh, the gun range is now in use. That's nice. What is our pop now? Oh, 0 apparently. Despite the fact that we have people here. Okay. Oh.
What was all that about?
Don't worry about that. Anyway, I wanted to see the signal interceptor at work, and wish you good luck with your operation. A lot hinges on it.
All right, bud. I've checked her over and over. I think she's ready as she'll ever be. How about you?
Crazy bells are ringing.
Yep, they are. So, I guess just stand up on that there platform. I'll see about getting a lock on a signal.
Good luck, Captain.
You're going to have to stand on the platform for this to work.
Oh, I
Okay,
can't move now.
let me just get everything dialed in here. MPC reported, faults reported. Sit tight. Going to start scanning frequencies. Inputting the code. Holy cow! Getting a lot of spikes here. Oh, come on! Settle down! Alright. Might take a couple of moments to lock onto the signal. I almost forgot. I'm sure Ward told you, but we're hoping to get a lot of info out of the Institute. I've got this here holotape for you. If you could insert it into any Institute terminal you find and run it, it would be a big help. Just hand it back after you've done that, and I'll do the rest. Oh my god, it's done it! We've locked onto a signal. RF looking nominal. I'm going to start the emitter. 80, 90. We're getting a lot more spikes, but they're good spikes. Just need to throw the switch. Counting down now. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, Captain.
Search for recon reactor intel. Find key individual. Key person.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Yeah, I know.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
Someone tell me that.
Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific reason.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
It doesn't matter. What does is what you know about the Institute.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Come on, let me in.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Why are you so afraid?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Only opens with a key.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean.
Okay, folks, so I already know this stuff. I'm just...
Really?
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family.
That's an interesting story.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Oh, no.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan.
Yeah?
He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
I see.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh my god, we were sitting there for so long that my mouse went into sleep mode.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans.
Excuse me, Doctor.
If you ask
weren't
me,
kidding.
they
really
were built
are
pretty
here.
well.
Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
What makes you ask? I'm a complete stranger to you.
I suppose when I heard your story, I felt sorry for you. You've suffered more tragedy than any one person deserves. Your whole world is gone. I'm sorry. I know that was a very personal question. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set.
Oh, damn
Unit, you
it!
can return to duty.
I was supposed to get those Phase 3 docs to Dr. Lee hours ago.
Of course.
Better late than never.
Let's make sure we don't forget about Mr. What's his name? Did a siphon. I'm trying to see if we actually have anything for it. Reactor intel, data siphon, institutional logic. Okay, well, let's see if we can find it. We're in the bio, so it's fine. Shame I couldn't bring Nick.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operation.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'll reserve judgment until I know more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Trying to see if I can't locate that serum. I do try to keep my word in these kind of games, and it doesn't matter.
Sweet.
There we go. FEV laboratory. Ah, classic Institute. Booby traps. Okay. Eyes low, kiddos. Eyes on a swivel.
Yes.
Store the desk fan. Whoa, what? Wait a minute, what? I think that's our first death. Guys and girls, as far as I can recall, that's our first death.
Got it.
Holy cow, that thing does a hell of a lot of damage. No, I don't want to cancel. Oh god, hello. Next up, the third one. Good grief. Those things hurt. I forgot how bad those things hurt. I'd rather lockpick the door.
Nice.
Then we'll hack the terminal for double the XP and potentially, that makes it 0, of course. But yes, potentially, good, there's a dud removal. Be able to, what's it called? Disable turrets, there we go. I've been hacking so much master classified computers that I'm Not expecting so few words. Truly. Okay, we're really not having any luck. You know, I'm willing to take a guess that it's going to be flying. Usually an ING or an EV. So... tries reset. Let's go for it. No? Oh, good thing I didn't take that. You didn't go for it then. Jeez. I didn't go for it right away. We would have been locked out. If it's not ING. What about hours? Lightning of 0. Lightness of 1. Let's go for equal. Ah, it wasn't equal. Rolls. Lightness of 0. Oh, thank you, game. Color. Let's go with mint and red. Wow, we just did not get any luck. Lightness of 2. So it's something with an ER, I'm guessing. Oh, right out the gate, just, oh, I hate that. They just gotta mess with you like that, man. I hate how that's a thing.
Nice.
Cover. Yep, turret control. Deactivate. Alright. Turrets are down. That's always nice. Oh, hell yeah. Pipe wrench mod. Puncture pipe wrench. We knocked the turrets out, but there's still something over there.
Weapons hot.
It's a oh my god! Oh, wow. Good thing I was already healing. Crippling fat man. Okay. now taking rad damage, so I might as well pop a rad X. Right away, and a stim pack. There's a booby trap ahead. Central Commonwealth Institute. Base? Yeah, it's a base. Paint can zone. There we go.
Sweet.
Casual infit. That's a modern, by the way. That much is, oh, it's worth quite a lot. Since intention, lab coat. Decent amount of money there. I gotta carry it now. Oh, some good, valuable stuff. Oh no! Poor kitty! No! 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 Not the kitty! That is painful to listen, even look at. You sons of guns, you hurt the kitty cats. Not the floofs. Not the floofs.
That's it.
Floofs. That's what it comes. I'll just go Boom.
Yes.
Let's go. Why would I want cat meat? No. Go for fluffy kitty cat. That you are hurt. 80 times over. Not the fluffy fur friend. Folks, if you want to really upset me, like if you really want to make me sad, hurt the animals, because that's gonna. No. No, the poor floofy kitty. No. Wolf has a thing for animals. Animals are awesome, and when treated properly, just kidding. Every single shot. Every single. Okay. That is outrageous. Flat out ridiculous. There we go. feel like shooting him. He never told me the kitty cats were hurt. He deserves to be shot. The kitties were hurt. The fluffy fur friends were harmed. No hurting the floofs. Floofs are friends. Not the fluffy fur friends. I love animals. Animals are awesome. Why would you hurt animals? They just want love and affection and to be treated properly. That's all animals want. Well, for the at least domesticated animals. Other animals want more complicated stuff, like to be left alone. Yes, Wolf calls that more complicated. No, I refuse to change my mind on that. Alone. Likeness of 2. Because I want, and the reason why I say it's more complicated, because I want to pet all the fluffy fur friends. All the animals, they deserve to be pet and given scratches and like head scratches and whatever else. Scratch their itches, you know, they deserve attention and affection. The wholesome stuff. I love how loan isn't been removed yet.
Got it.
Loose. I went the long way, didn't I? Okay. Projector, applicator, microscope. Brian Virgil's personal log.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Yikes. Well, we got the CERN, which we needed, so. Bioscience. Don't tell me I went the hard way. I mean, granted, we got plenty of experience and such, but. Oh. What does that matter?
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Just casually coming out of a shutdown program, you know. It's fine. I swear I totally did nothing illegal.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Oh, that's glorious. That poor guy. That poor scientist, man. He wants a certain thing. Guns.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee. I have this file for you.
Took you long enough.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Oh my god, Lanky.
Well, that was productive. Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
Yeah, we just drink some water and there we go. We're fine now. Back there.
I saw you speaking with that Brendan Volkert earlier. What did he want?
Oh, nothing really. He's some...
I thought they were talking to me.
Sometimes has theoretical physics questions for me, though I think it's just an excuse to talk to me.
That's what I thought. He's a good kid, but I'd appreciate it if he didn't bother you at work. We don't need any more distractions.
Of course, Dr. Watson. I'll do my best to discourage him.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Well, that's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just quite a bit going on right now, and your arrival has the potential to throw things off schedule. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
All right.
Nice.
Alright, what's left on our checklist? Give hold to the chief engineer, yeah. Division leaders to the unknown. Find key Institute personnel.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial.
You know the protocol,
dosage will
sir.
be much larger.
Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Operating at full capacity.
Prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
To knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet
You're
on the
here.
targeting package
Glad you
upgrades
made
I
it.
asked for.
We're all
Maybe I
looking
should
forward
take
to
some
working
courses
with you.
me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Use yourselves. I need
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. You're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Okay.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Very well.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Carry on, sir.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
Coursers on the hunt are relentless. If you see one, you should stay out of its way.
Dr. Ao, this is X733 reporting in. I have an update on assignment 3FC02. Z521, designation Vanessa, and her squad are currently operating in the vicinity of Salem and are maintaining radio silence. Once I have pinpointed their location, I shall issue them their new orders. I will report back once I have completed my mission.
Interesting.
Nothing to report, sir.
Look, these two Georges, I love them.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. Resume your duty.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
So it's like every other wonder gizmo ever invented. When will you eggheads learn?
Have faith. Let me show you how we deal with such problems. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to come on home.
I didn't say it would be easy. But I'm confident that with a courser at your side, you'll have no trouble. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
The courser. I do fine. That I know. I should have went back to. Ah, damn it. Okay. Alright, so first things first. Virgil. CC-194.
Awful lot of rats around. We should get out of here.
Reporting in. I have accomplished my primary objective, and I have come bringing the requested secondary objective.
Protect and serve.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
What serum?
We had a deal. I help you get into the Institute. You find the cure that I was working on. It should still be in my old lab, in the Bioscience Division. With any luck, they haven't found it yet. Volkert probably still has the place sealed up while he goes through my research. I'm running out of time. I need that serum.
I'm not gonna do him dirty.
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
Has the, reverse transcriptase survived the nucleotide synthesis?
Excellent question. Yes, it has. Fascinating. Oh, did you mean that as a joke? Well, it's time. There's only one way to test it.
I love this. This is hilarious. We make sarcastic, but we actually have stuff.
All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
That's it?
What? Did you expect me to transform right before your eyes?
Maybe.
This is science, not a two-cap magic show. I'm gonna rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Alright. I never got it that far with Virgil, so...
Protect and serve.
Neat little cave he has, though. Okay, dokie. This is technically... I mean, it's not... It's about the same distance, but it was a pain getting onto that side, so... Oh, and that's a game crash. No, it doesn't matter. We're at 30. So unfortunately, that's definitely all the time I have. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you all next time. I follow Center right on out.